So I have a series on my page. It's called Poetry I've Written for Women Who Didn't Fucking Deserve It. It's essentially where I share poems that I've written for women who, you guessed it, did not fucking deserve it. This piece is called The Summer I Turned Pretty. Shout out to my ex, but inspired by our favorite show that has come to an end. It was the summer I turned pretty, and not in the way boys mean it when they say it like a compliment they think you haven't heard before. I mean, it was the summer my reflection stopped apologizing. The summer I caught myself in a window and didn't flinch. The summer my sadness got softer, but my cheekbones got louder. See, the summer I became a plot twist in someone else's coming out story. Yeah, I turned pretty like a protest. Like, yeah, I've been crying for 6 months straight, but do you see this fit? And do you see my braids? Do you see me refusing to dull just because you couldn't love me properly? I turned pretty the moment I stopped waiting to be chosen. And of course, she noticed. I mean, they always notice once you start looking like you got over them. Once your joy no longer tastes like their name, once the thirst trap becomes an act of self-care, not a siren song. So she said I was glowing. And I said, yeah, heartbreak looks good on me. And she laughed, but I wasn't joking. It was the summer I wore lipstick that didn't smudge for her. Wrote poems that weren't about her, played our song in the car and didn't skip it because now it is mine. It was the summer I turned pretty and realized that's why they always come back. Not because they've changed, but because you did. Because pretty isn't how they see you. It is how you see yourself after surviving the version of love that tried to dim you. It is walking past the memory and not shrinking. It's laughing louder, living messier, loving gayer. It is crying in the club and then dancing away. It was the summer I learned that being wanted is not the same thing as being safe. That longing is not love, that almost will never be enough, that I am too full of poetry to be someone else's parenthesis. See, I turned pretty in the middle of a storm, with mascara on my pillowcase in a group chat full of women who reminded me I'm sacred. I turned pretty the moment I said, this story doesn't need her anymore. And you know what? I've never looked better.